Hello and many thanks for joining us. This is the news on Galaxy Television, broadcasting to viewers here in Nigeria, West Africa and across the globe. My name is Tife Tanemamo. First, the headlines. Thousands of Nigerian youths challenge heavy presence of security officers to hold a car procession at the Lekki Tollgate in Lagos to mark 1 year anniversary of the hashtag EndSARS protest. Plus, on the news tonight, anti-riot policemen in Abuja prevents hashtag EndSARS protesters from anywhere close to the National Assembly as the group marks 1 year anniversary of the protest against police brutality. And when we take you outside Nigeria, a bomb attack on a military bus kills 14 people in central Damascus. Those are top stories. To bring you details now. Once again, many thanks for joining us. A very warm welcome to you. Tonight, we begin with stories that pertain to the hashtag EndSARS protest as Nigerian celebrities, including Falz and thousands of Nigerian youths, defied every presence of security officers to hold a car procession at the Lekki Tollgate in Lagos to mark 1 year anniversary of the hashtag EndSARS protest. Galaxy's Kelly Egiga was there and now reports.
It's the morning of October 20, 2021, and exactly 1 year since Nigerians took to the street to protest police brutality with the hashtag EndSARS. My team and I arrived at the Lekki Tollgate, venue for the EndSARS anniversary, which is scheduled for 8 a.m. Meanwhile, we are quickly greeted by the heavy security presence, including the police, Lagos neighborhood security, vigilante groups, and some without uniform. But after a while, the protesters begin to appear in cars with the Nigerian flag, blaring their horns and chanting solidarity songs. My cameraman, Daniel Tanimu, and I spot some Nigerian celebrities, including Falz, Sheyi, and other protesters.
You know why it's important? Now they kill our people. We have to memorialize them. You know why it's important? Of course not. Now, I'm even offended that you're asking me that question. Have you seen justice for anybody that they kill? You're still asking me whether it has been met. Of course it has not been met.
We are doing what we have to do in honor of the people that we believe were lost. Yes. I mean, people say they did not, people say they do, but for those of us that believe that something happened, we are here to support that cause. We will not, because they were fighting for us. Yeah. Even if they say it was a lie, I'll still come out for them. Because they were fighting for me, my children to come, my family around, so I'll come out.
I will not say I've seen any significant changes. To continue to engage and to show that you are not cowards, say you understand. What
happened this time last year was very inhuman. Yes. Total injustice, and a lot of people saw what happened, and they are still trying to cover it up till now. They are still not coming through for us. They are lying. They are killing us, shooting civilians.
Important because they killed our children, and we want everything to change in Nigeria. We want things to change in Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to the now generation, not to those people. So this is critically important, and I will always support our youth.
There must be a change. One Nigeria, we're fed up. EndSARS must continue until there's a change.
1 year since we lost our fellow Nigerians, innocent Nigerians. And nothing has been done, no form of justice.
Shot. Our mothers were shot. Our fathers were shot. You expect us to forget? No, we will not forget.
In another twist, a mild drama ensues as some persons, including journalists, are harassed and arrested during the car procession.
My name is Abisola Alaode. Everyone can confirm this. My phones
My phones, my ID card, my cards, my driver's license, everything has been taken away. And it looks like they're about to take me to where I have no idea. I'm a journalist, for Christ's sake.
My car, and they drove me back inside this useless thing. I didn't do anything. See my camera, see everything. See my mic.
What's the name of your media house?
360, see my mic, everything. What about you? I love this man.
Meanwhile, the memorial parade continues as the youths appear undeterred, marching with their fists held high as others wave the Nigerian flag. The protesters also call on the Nigerian government to provide answers to the Lekki Tollgate shootings and indeed a better Nigeria.
Heroes, all we want is justice! Justice! Justice for our fallen heroes! Nigerians were killed for nothing. The youth were killed. What kind of country is this? So today, we demand justice once again. Where did they shoot you?
And then, the Lagos Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumusu, arrives, and our camera lenses catches officers firing tear gas canisters at the peaceful protesters.
What is your name? What is your name? John.
The Commissioner of Police makes attempts to justify the actions of the police force. He says leaders of the NSAS protest told him the event ended at 10 a.m. even though there are no known leaders of the protesters.
I called, I discussed with the organizers. They said they are finished as at 10 a.m. this morning. Who are these miscreants? That's how it started. I started killing people now, so started attacking people, started burning houses. We won't go to allow that.
And so the demands of the NSAS protest 1 year after this particular event took place is very simple. They do want justice for the lives that were lost at the Lekki Toll Plaza. They do want justice for the lives that were injured at the Lekki Toll Gate when that protest happened, and when, of course, the police and the army reportedly shot at, of course, innocent protesters. They are calling for a better Nigeria. They are calling for a better justice system, and, of course, they are calling for a better leadership from the Nigerian government. From the Lekki Toll Plaza here in Lagos, I am Kelly Egiga reporting for Galaxy Television News.
Quite a scene there, some disturbing visuals. We apologize for those, but quite comprehensive enough. Credits to our correspondent and news anchor Kelly Egiga and cinematographer Daniel Tenimo. I will give you perspectives from Abuja now, as the #EndSARS protesters staged a protest to commemorate the October 2020 protest, which claimed lives of many Nigerian youths. The youths came out in their numbers as early as 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, singing solidarity songs and carrying placards of different inscriptions. Although they sought to make their way to the National Assembly gate, but their plans were expectedly thwarted by an array of security operatives who again stormed Unity Fountain takeoff point of the peaceful rally. Speaking to journalists during the rally, protesters frowned at the police action, saying the exercise was just to commemorate the day and death of their colleagues who died during police brutality against EndSARS protesters last year.
The essence of our gathering here today is not only to celebrate our comrades and make the possible sacrifice for this movement, one house, that we are here as a mark of respect for one of the greatest movements of our time, one of the greatest movements of our generation, that we are here to remember the lives lost, we are here to remember the limbs lost, the legs lost, we are here to remember and we are waking the consciousness of our people. That 1 year after one of the most egregious atrocities committed, a set of atrocities committed against young people in this country. Those young people who came out on the 20th of October, in October of 2020, which culminated in the massacre of these young people, peaceful young people at Lekki Toll Gate, that will be here to remember them. But we are not just here for memorial, we are also here to commemorate one of the greatest rebellions of the last 20 years in this country.
We are progressing to National Assembly before the Nigerian police officers came to stop us here. I know this is part of the impunity we're talking about. We have a Nigerian police who has misplaced their priority. They are supposed to protect protesters and ensure that everything is peaceful. You can see that this protest is well organized. Nigerians are determined to carry out their message in a convenient manner.
Let's stay with the hashtag EndSARS protest for a moment. It appears we have a lot of it, but still in Abuja, the hashtag EndSARS protesters in Abuja were prevented by anti-riot policemen from anywhere close to the National Assembly Wednesday as the group marks 1-year anniversary of the protest against police brutality. Galaxy's Godfrey Shimug reports that the group, led by online publisher Moyele Showore, says nothing has changed 1 year since the hashtag EndSARS protest and brutal use of force used on protesters happened.
We're here because it's 1 year already for the Lekki massacre. It's 1 year, and it's really sad that there are some families right now that are not complete because of the Lekki massacre. Of course, we are not happy. That's why we're on Black and Black today, because I feel like as Nigerian citizens, we deserve better. We're not to suffer now. We deserve better.
We were on our way in fulfillment of the obligation we have this morning to assemble at the Unity Fountain and march onwards to our representatives in the National Assembly to register our grievances that since the 20th of October massacre in Lekki in Lagos, nothing has been done.
We are progressing to National Assembly. We need to place our demand to the legislators. We really need to know what they are doing exactly, why they are being paid every day. We expect before Nigerians will even come out, ordinary members of National Assembly should be able to place demands on the executive to ensure that we develop a society that we can be proud of.
What they want to do is to assault people again today. They want the world to see that they are the same police that did not change months ago.
We'll stay still with that story. Meanwhile, we get perspectives from Oyo State as the Commissioner of Police in that state, Ngozi Onodeko, has called for mutual support and cooperation of residents of the state towards ensuring peace and orderliness. She also called for calm just as residents continue to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of hashtag EndSARS protest. Onodeko, who spoke with journalists at the command headquarters in Eleyele after the spot assessment of some trouble spots in the state capital, said Ibadan and other parts of the state remain peaceful despite the protest staged by some groups.
Entire Oyo State is calm. We took position since yesterday night. We've been patrolling. We've had our convoy patrol, joint show of force with other sister agencies. So I think it has paid off. Everybody is going about their lawful business. Even as we went round, since morning we've been out, even as we went round, everywhere is calm. Everybody is going about their lawful business.
The Commissioner of Police cautioned the youth against destruction of both private and public property, stressing that all hands must be on the deck towards ensuring safety in in the state. She also appealed to parents and guardians to monitor movement of their children and wards, especially at this period, adding that the command would not hesitate to deal with troublemakers in the community. We take you away from that, but in another twist, still on #EndSARS protest, meanwhile, the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, says the claim of massacre of some Nigerians during the nationwide mass protest against police brutality was phantom. The minister stated this while addressing journalists on the commemoration of the #EndSARS protest, which held across the country on Wednesday. Mohammed said the narrative by CNN that Nigerian soldiers massacred protesters at the Lekki tollgate in Lagos State last year was fake news. According to him, Wednesday marks the first anniversary of the Phantom Massacre at Lekki tollgate in Lagos, which was the culmination of an otherwise peaceful protest that was later hijacked by hoodlums. He said most of the claims of killings were false and misleading, and most of those who made the claims of losing people were yet to show up and give evidence a year after such allegations were made.
The preponderance of evidence against any massacre at the Lekki toll gate on October 20, 2020, we are once again reiterating what we said a year ago, that one, the military did not shoot at protesters at the Lekki toll gate on October 20, 2020, and there was no massacre at the toll gate.
You are still on the news on Galaxy Television. We'll now take a break for a moment, but in the part 2 of the news, we'll take you to quite a different story as the trial of embattled Nollywood actor Olanrewaju Omiyinka, also known as Baba Ijesha, resumes on Wednesday. That story gets our focus next. Stay with us. A very warm welcome to you once again. Many thanks for staying with us. We want to sincerely thank our virtual viewers first for staying with us on all our social media platforms. Now, for more updates and latest news, you could also visit our website at www.galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GalaxyTV Nigeria. We are live on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GalaxyTV. You could follow and interact with us right there. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Galaxy TV. You can also avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp. If you have breaking news around you, simply share your story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818-6666-669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate a live update and comments. Here in Lagos, the trial of the embattled Nollywood actor Olanrewaju Omiyinka, also known as Baba Ijesha, resumed on Wednesday at the Lagos State Special Offences Court in Ikeja. The actor has been involved in the rape saga since April 22, when the Lagos State Police Command arrested him for allegedly sexually assaulting a 14-year-old foster daughter of a popular comedian, Princess. A child forensic expert, Anike Ajayi Kayode, who is the executive director of the Sisi Yara Foundation, informed the court that the case of Omiyinka was referred to her by the Special Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, of the Lagos State Command, Nigerian Police Forensic Investigation. Galaxy's Valerie Chioma reports that Ajayi Kayode was led in evidence by the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, Olayinka Adeyemi, said the outcome of her forensic investigation revealed that the perpetrator engaged the child in sexual activities twice when she was 7 years old. However, Babatunde Ogala, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and Dada Awoshika, Senior Advocate of Nigeria as well, examined the child forensic expert and argued that she is not a certified child expert. The justice then adjourned the case till Thursday, October 21st, for further hearing.
Pro-examination of the forensic expert brought by the prosecution, so it was examined in chief at the last adjourned date, and today we had the opportunity to cross-examine her, and that was all that took place today, nothing more than that. So tomorrow is another day for prosecution.
I think you are aware that the witness.
And still away from that, we'll take you to a different story entirely. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has instituted a lawsuit at the International Criminal Court, ICC, against the Nigerian government for alleged rights infringement. Galaxy's Godfrey Shumaga reports that the secessionist group also alleges the Nigerian government sponsored a damning article in the Washington Post by an American-based professor, Dr. Ivan Shashakashin. Meanwhile, the trial of Nnamdi Kanu is scheduled to begin Thursday at the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. Kanu faces a 7-count amended charge of alleged treasonable felony instituted against him by the government.
We filed the complaint. Basically, the background is we think it's very clear that because of the government of Nigeria's fear of losing certainly the battle in public opinion of their maltreatment of the Biafrans and IPOB, that the government paid a purported professor at the University of Baltimore to write this polemic against IPOB.
We take you away from that as we track security stories now from Imo State as two traditional rulers, Ezeduru Ebure, who is the Obi of Ecuador, and Eze Samson of Iebino Were Autonomous Community in Imo State, have been killed after gunmen opened fire on them while some sustained gunshot wounds. The traditional rulers were said to be having stakeholders meeting at the council headquarters in Njaba local government area of the state when the gunmen struck. The Imo State Police spokesperson Mike Abatan, who confirmed the incident, said two traditional rulers among the over 20 monarchs having a meeting were confirmed dead, while 3 are in serious conditions receiving treatment in the hospital. The Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has commiserated with the families of the late monarchs, promising to bring the perpetrators to book. You're still on the news on Galaxy Television. It's now time for us to take you outside Nigeria as we bring you up to date on happenings around the international scene. Stay with us.
Welcome to our international news. A bomb attack on a military bus in central Damascus has killed 14 people, Syrian state media say. 2 explosive devices attached to the vehicle blew up as it passed under Jis al-Reis bridge during the morning rush hour, newsmen reported. Although Syria has been embroiled in civil war for a decade, such attacks on the capital are increasingly rare. Soon afterwards, army shell fire also reportedly killed at least 10 people in the opposition-held northwest. The region is the last stronghold of the rebel and jihadist groups that have been trying to overthrow President Bashar al-Assad since 2011. The war has left at least 350,000 people dead and caused half the population to flee their homes, including almost 6 million refugees abroad. Wednesday's bombing in Damascus was reportedly the deadliest in the city since March 2017, when 31 people were killed in a suicide attack at the main court complex that was claimed by the jihadist group Islamic State (IS). Video from the scene showed the charred remains of the bus, with smoke billowing from its broken windows as firefighters put out the flames. Sana said military engineers defused a third explosive device that had fallen from the vehicle. Damascus Police Commander Major General Hussein Juma called the attack a cowardly act. No group has yet said it was behind the bombing, but suspicion will fall on IS, which has attacked military vehicles in the east of the country this year.
And with that international news, we conclude our news bulletin for now. But we must thank our cyber viewers across our social media platforms for joining us on the news. If you also want more update and latest news, visit our website at galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Galaxy TV Nigeria. You can follow and interact with us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Galaxy TV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Galaxy TV. You can also avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp. If you have breaking news around you, simply share your story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818 6666 669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live updates and comments. And then to our TV viewers, we say many thanks for sticking with us to the end of the news bulletin. We bring you a more comprehensive news package and our Prime Times news bulletin by 9 p.m. Nigerian time. My name is Tife Tanimomo. Good evening. Join us again.